Okay, this is the story I wanted to get into. I'm very intrigued into this story. Hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about, but I'm talking about Jeff Wittek confronting Casey Neistat. Okay, for those that don't know who Jeff Wittek is, I know most of you guys are in the Latino YouTube TikTok world. Well, anyways, Jeff Wittek was a part of the Vlog Squad, David Dobrik's vlogs, and if you guys don't know, he got hurt really bad, almost lost his freaking eye because of David Dobrik. But yeah, apparently Jeff Wittek finally confronted Casey Neistat, and why is that a big thing? It's because Casey Neistat made a whole documentary regarding David Dobrik, hasn't came out with it, and he's just holding it, bro, because he wants to send it, or he wants to get paid by either Netflix, Hulu, all these big platforms like Amazon Prime. When people are telling him, "Yo, you should just take it out to YouTube, dude. That's where everyone's at. That's what everyone knows about the situation because of YouTube, bro. Just put it on YouTube." All right, but basically, Jeff Wittek finally had Casey Neistat on his podcast, and I did want to see the interaction they had.
Jeff Wittek just dropped a podcast where he confronts Casey Neistat, and after listening, I'm actually pissed off. Jeff has publicly been calling Casey out a few times recently. Look at this podcast title. Now I fully understand why, but not only...
Dude, look at his eye, bro. Look at his eye.
Has Casey been sitting on a documentary to expose David Dobrik for 3 years. His excuse is, oh, we didn't get distribution. He wants Netflix. He wants Hulu. Well, guess what? YouTube has been a pretty good distribution center for you and your friends the last decade, but legit. For some reason he refuses to put it on YouTube. You start the journey of a documentary. You uncover the truth, and then you refuse.
And you know what I love about this? I love that Jeff Wittek did this podcast, because Jeff usually wears glasses or sunglasses. I love that he did it with nothing, bro. So this guy right here, Casey, could look him straight to his one eye, bro.
Refused to put it out. Casey not only wasted Jeff's time, but of the other victims.
No, dude, take those glasses off. Take those glasses off, bro.
Jeff does amazing in the interview. He holds his ground, but leaves open the space for Casey to just tell us who he is. And he really just like talks himself in circles and into a hole.
Yeah, Casey kept his glasses on because he can see him in his face, dude.
And I came in neutral on the subject and left being like, I could never support a man like that. Casey had an opportunity to show the world the truth about someone who really deserves it and has it coming, and it'll come out in its own way, in its own time. But for him to pass up the opportunity, unforgivable. Where do you stand on Casey? Are you supportive of Jeff? Let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comments.
All right, we're going to watch the clip.
Yeah, I mean, look, and I'm a friend. I got you a gift. I got you this present. Look at that. You know?
You didn't
take it out.
You didn't have to do that.
Do
that.
Because I don't know.
No, I mean I know it's Christmas and everything.
I don't know if you're running out, but there you go. It's a bunch of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Because you're still drinking it, my friend.
You didn't just.
You're
stop
still
here.
in the cult. You're still blinded.
I'm gonna put these both up.
My friend. You still have a little bit in you. And if you didn't get blasted in the head by a crane or had sex with against your will when you were drunk, you may have different feelings. It took me a.
Dude, someone had sex with him while he was drunk? Shit, I didn't know that. I honestly did not know that. Or is he talking about the ones from Dom? Is he talking about Dom? Hold on, is he talking about Dom? Dude, this is a whole ass lore, dude.
Took me a long time to stop drinking that Kool-Aid. I went through like 5.
Yeah, okay, he's talking about Dom. Okay. Yeah, because there's another person involved in this situation by the name of Dom, where he allegedly drugged up these girls and, essayed them. So, yeah, dude, I love Jeff. He's legit going off, bro.
5 surgeries, and I was still drinking that Kool-Aid. And then I got a FaceTime when I was in Tampa, Florida at the Jake Paul fight, and you showed me his reaction. And this is the end of the film where you said that it was not handled well by him, so that's why you want to kind of protect David to not put that out because of the ending he handled so badly, where he showed his true colors. That's who he is. You're doing an interview. You're not doing a vlog, a funny, goofy vlog. You're doing an interview. This is who you are. Answer the question how you really feel. He said he took no responsibility for it. He took no accountability.
None.
He blamed me.
He didn't just blame you. I think this was the biggest issue with.
I try to goof around a little bit about the subject because I know
I'm going to keep these here. No, and I'm trying my best to keep goofing, which is at the heart of
Well,
our,
the reference you get, it like the cults.
At the heart of our friendship. And then what's serious, because there's nothing...
Those people died that drank the Kool-Aid.
I don't think there's anything goofy about it. And as much as I'll still take it, Jeff, because you have every right to be upset, like, I haven't had any communication with David, nor have I sought any communication.
But you're still kind of defending the guy, bro. You're literally still defending David Dobrik. Just come out with a freaking documentary, bro.
With him. And when I talk about this idea of protecting him, like, no, I don't feel any desire to protect him. And what I said in that interview, and I'll still say this today, is that, like, the way that documentary transpired, like, if I can give the whole thing in an abbreviated way, is I really was excited about telling this story of what it means to go from zero to being the biggest creator in the world. That was the story that I wanted to tell. And that's the story I wanted to, like, dedicate years of my life to telling. And David seemed like the perfect candidate.
He seemed like it, yeah.
He really seemed like it when I first met him, and his explosion was unlike anything I had seen. And I rode that wave. And, like, that tour, The Greatest Time of Your Life, was sort of the apex of that. It was like, we were going to universities, we were going to Miami, we were going to all these places, and, like, the way
even
people
here
would,
at 368,
that's
we
right.
felt like the Beatles.
The way
were
people
rumbling.
reacted to you guys was unlike anything I'd ever seen. And that was the movie that I wanted to make.
Yeah.
And then this story comes out, and I'm forced to confront the reality of it. Because I had interviewed Dom after.
The hell was that?
He had,
Doc,
I
wasn't it?
mostly cut it out. There's a scene that's left in there with a heavy text on the screen making it abundantly clear this interview transpired before it was made aware of what Dom had done. Because
So you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And in the interview, I certainly pressed him about, like, do you think the way you act around women is appropriate and those sorts of things. But there's a big distinction between a guy who's a little pushy with girls and the horrific crimes that Dom committed. And that was not made clear to me.
Yeah.
So I had this real enthusiasm to tell this story. And then the whole fucking thing was torpedoed by the truth.
Yeah.
And when that truth came out, I was forced to make a decision. And the decision was this. It was like, throw away 2 years of my life and all of this work about something I care about, and throw it away because it's not the story I wanted to tell, which is the truth. I'm not.
Isn't it crazy that he was just doing a documentary? None of this has happened, right? None of this Dom has. I mean, according to him, it did happen, and then he wrote it down under the text. But none of this Jeff thing with the crane or with the excavator happened. And then when he was doing the documentary, it happened, and he's like, you know what? I gotta keep going. But motherfucker hasn't freaking came out with it, dude. Everyone has been waiting, and I just don't know why he doesn't take it out on YouTube. That's where literally everyone was known about, this whole incident, bro. Everyone found out about this incident. David started falling off. Like, I liked watching him. Then it felt really weird when he did that to Seth or Jeff. Seth or Jeff.
I feel like my skill set in life is storytelling, and I can sort of point that at anything. My favorite thing to point it at is, like, running a marathon, the fun things I do.
But you know
snowboarding
what's
in New
going to
York City.
happen in that.
Sure.
You write a documentary in the editing. You just
that's
pick
exactly
up the camera
right.
and start
So-
filming, so you didn't know which way it was going to go.
That's right. But
you didn't have that
you could
in mind.
imagine, Jeff, the story I'm trying to tell, which is of this YouTuber. And then all of a sudden, I'm faced with this decision to either abandon it, which I don't think I could have lived with myself, or now I'm making a movie about sexual assault, violence, and
That
someone
don't sound like you even make YouTube guidelines.
and someone almost losing their life
Yeah.
because of what is clearly negligence
Yeah.
on the part of another person.
And I'm pretty sure, dude, if Casey puts it on YouTube, he's going to make that money back. Obviously, if he, goes with the guidelines. Seth, when he had Jason in the mask, dude, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was too much, bro. That was too much. Yes, dude. They made Seth make out with Jason. Oh my God, dude, I forgot about that.
In that moment, the decision was, I didn't hesitate. I knew I had to finish this movie, and I had to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that. And I think you uniquely know that David stopped being friends with me or social with me the moment he sort of realized that I wasn't going to back off from this story.
Yeah, same.
Like, but like the last interview I got with him, he didn't want to give me. In fact, it took him 4 months to say yes to that interview. And the way I framed it to him was like, David, this movie's being made with or without you.
Yeah.
And what I'm here to do is give you the opportunity to speak on your behalf. The same way that you and I sat down 5 different times, so you could make sure, I wanted to really make sure you were sharing what you wanted to share.
Yeah.
So in any event, like, no, the friendship fun Casey David thing was over the minute that story came out. Another little detail
I
that
don't
people
think it
don't
was
really
over.
know, but like,
Sorry to interrupt, but there's rumors going around that, you know, if it's all done, if you feel this way, if he feels that way, does he have some dirt on you? Does he have some naked pictures of you? Or you
he does have
fishnet stockings?
Yeah,
Did he
there's
pay you
there's
off?
a lot of that. There's
I have a strong feeling sorry, because Jason's broke, but David paid him off. So he want to talk bad about him. Jason would jump when he said to. And that's what drew Jason and Trish apart. Jason listened to David more, and now look, Jason has nothing. Yeah, Jason is broke and battling for his money. But like I said, people are missing the fact that Karina was supposed to be. Yeah, dude, she was supposed to be the one. David asked her first, "Yo, do you wanna do this?" Yeah, I'm assuming that was a good thing for her. She didn't do it. But yeah.
a lot of that.
What? How do you answer
fishnet
those questions from the
No,
internet?
because it's
Does he have anything on you?
He does.
Post it? Is there like a
I
contract
think
that he needs to sign?
I think an important distinction. There's nothing revealed in my movie that
Yeah.
isn't public information. There's no question
nothing
in my
new?
There's nothing new. You've seen it.
Yeah.
I think what's important is that I think my movie does a good job of telling the totality of the situation.
Yeah.
From the beginning till the
I
end.
deleted mine because it wasn't true. So I'm working on a piece where it's not on him, it's about me. And it's about my struggles and things I'm still going through. Like, look, this month I had a pretty nasty surgery, still number 12. This is my 12th surgery.
12 surgeries, bro. 12 surgeries.
And I looked at my Instagram, and from the day I got surgery, we dropped this product, shot a campaign with Tana, the dry shampoo. We hit #1 on Amazon in 2 hours.
Congratulations, Jeff.
We opened a barber shop down the block from my parents' house in my hometown where I grew up, which was my dream since I was a little kid. I shot a movie. I did my first live comedy show. I've done all these things, and I'm just fueled by revenge, you know? So I'm pursuing my dreams because of this, but it's also like, you know, and this thing makes it like twice as hard. Everything I want to do is like,
Jeff, you left one thing out of the list.
Yo, listen, if Casey Neistat doesn't drop this documentary after this podcast, yeah, he's done for, dude. Is he still making YouTube videos? Was not a big watcher of Casey. Let me see. Is he still making vlogs? Facts, who said that? Yeah, dude, I feel like he's gonna get pressure to take it out. And if he doesn't take it out, then I don't know, bro. I don't know. Okay, he's not. All right, his last upload was a month ago. Still good numbers, dude. 2.4 mil, 1.8. All right. I'll give it up to Casey. He's a great vlogger, dude. Great vlogger. 12 surgeries. I struggled with 1 surgery post recovery. Yeah, dude. I stopped watching him when he first moved out of New York. He's back there now, I think.
Pollo is loco, el pollo is loco, el pollo is loco.